What's up, guys? Welcome to the fourth Lorwyn Eclipse draft. Less than 24 hours for this set to be unavailable, and we are gonna keep going. It's gonna be our fourth one. We got 2 trophies, 1 6-win draft before this one. Video should right now already be up if you're watching this. So let's move on. I want to get a couple of more of these in before the set runs out and we get to play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let's see what we find this time. So far we've played Goblins, we played Elves, and the previous video a bit of a colorful soup, of elementals and vivid shenanigans. Let's see what we can find here this time. Blood Crypt is our rare, not something we want to be taking. A lot of good cards here. Seer, if we want the removal. Mentor, pretty good. An important Merfolk card. More Concise is also pretty good. I think we are going to start with the removal though. Start with Seer. Really good options for a Merfolk or an Elf start there. Trapper really solid, not taking the Changeling or the Death Touch creature here. Boggart, really good if we intend on going towards the Goblins. In terms of removal we got Spiral, but I'm not gonna be picking that. At least for now, since it's not the best type of removal available. I think we're gonna move with the Boggarts. Maybe the Elves, the Goblins will be calling us. Gang, obviously a good Goblin once you get to use the Blight synergies. Boulder Dash, just really solid removal. Double More Concise, right now being passed. I mean the second one, this one is being passed. We're gonna go with Boulder Dash since it tends to be a pretty good removal. Another Eclipsed Boggart. Okay, I think the Goblins are definitely calling us again. Liminal Hold, solid removal. Guildweaver, just in general pretty good. We gotta keep going with what we're getting. Not the most amazing of packs here. Seeker is fine. Feed the Flames removal, which we already have 2 of, but I still think it's the best pick here. I don't rate the Fairy that high. Changeling, really solid cards. Couple of somewhat decent Goblins here, but I think Changeling is gonna be the obvious pick. So far so good, full of playable cards and cards that work pretty well together. A Tweeze for even more removal and card swapping options. Lava Leap are not a card I want to be playing. Anti-Sentence is actually maybe the second best card, the best card here even. I've never played this card. But I don't think this is the draft I'm gonna be trying it. 2 Goblin options, even the Rooftop Percher, if I actually prefer that. I think in general the Torchmaster might be more useful. The ability to Blight as well could be useful. Not necessarily the haste potential, but... Can we find some of the important Goblin rares? Or uncommons? Blackthorn might have some synergy. I'm not even asking for a Champion of the Weird at this point. I don't think we're gonna be playing this, but it's the one I'll be taking. But now I think we're pretty locked in towards goblins, or at least towards red. Could be a fine card to have, actually. Not gonna be playing that. Another Seer. I've never played with this card. I've never seen anyone having that much success with it. I think Seer has to be the pick here, just way too solid of a removal. Curse Crafter is a good pickup. Actually, our second 2-drop here. Giant Fall is fine. We got a Berserker, we got a Zealot, which is always a good finishing card here. The Reaping Willow is actually pretty good as well, even though it might be a little bit hard to cast. I think we still have to take that though. I think we got the Blood Crypt at the start of this draft, right? It would be pretty good to have now. Alright, Mirror in the Crown. First time you would create one or more tokens. Not the case here. Guildweaver just solid, could help with casting Reaping Willow as well. Just a great 4-drop in general. Blood Crypt comes back. Also get an Explosive Prodigy and the Zealot. Oh man, but the Blood Crypt would actually be really good here. Explosive Prodigy will never trigger for more than 2. Might be a mistake to take the Blood Crypt, but wow, we're getting actually rewarded for going Goblins here. Look at this, just so many good cards. Shimmer Crypt not strong here. Lasting Tarfire. A little bit of a troll card, or hard to get working. But it might be the best pickup here, unless I want the 1-drop. I think I'm gonna give it a try. Nothing too special. Second Blightthorn, likely not getting played. Can get a 2-drop here. So we'll go with this one. Nothing I really want to be playing here. Let's skip this for now, but likely not getting played. Choice between a 2-drop, a Combat Trick, or a Bone Club Berserker. Maybe it's a mistake, but okay, I actually got rewarded for that. Do I want the Auntie though, over the Berserker? I think it's in general a more useful card. We're not gonna be playing blue or green. Another Bre. Another Tweez. Third more concise I see. I can get another 2-drop, and the Blight Synergy will definitely be worth it now. I mean... Another Tweez. Champion of the Path. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be playing that. This one goes pretty well with the blights we have right now. Knuckle Robber solid, Blightrot, one of the best common removals. I think that's gonna be our pick. Another Narbark Elm, or an Auntie, or another Auntie. I think I still have to take 2 of these. The second one, I mean. Yeah, we'll have to start cutting some stuff pretty soon. Another Feed the Flames is an option. Eclipsed Realms not taking that. How many 2-drops do we have right now? 4 2-drops. I think I still go Feed the Flames over the 1-drop. Nothing too exciting. We can take just a Wicker Maw as a 2-drop. I don't want the 4-2 Trampler. I'm not gonna be playing any of these cards. So what am I exactly cutting here? My 3-drops are pretty good. Probably one of the Blackthorns. Another Berserker. In terms of removal, not playing any of these cards. We're not gonna be finding like anything too special. So 4 2-drops. Yeah, some tough choices here. The elms are pretty good. I might have too much removal though. So we gotta cut 5 cards at least. So what can we get back with this? We can get the Boggarts, the Eclipsed Boggarts. Yeah, a lot of good cards actually. In terms of removal, we have Tweeze, 2 Feed the Flames, Boulder Dash, Any Sentence, Double Seer, Blight Rot. So that's a lot of removal, 8 removal. This might be fine here. Maybe cutting out one of the Guild Weavers. Double Bounty might be fine. I don't love the Spikeling, but I might need it for early game. Lasting Tarfire, maybe the trollest part here. This is a deck I can actually run on 16 lands, I believe. One more for red. Maybe I cut the Feed the Flames. I mean, they are objectively inferior to Seer. I like Tweeze. I think I might not need 2 aunties here. However, I could run a second Blackthorn, but is that worth it? And is this card better than one of the Feed the Flames? In terms of goblins, how many do I have? Not this. 8 goblins, so I'm not that heavy on goblins. Maybe the Berserk is just not good enough and I'll get the second Guild Weaver in. I think I'll run this. Lasting Tarfire might be doing some some important stuff here actually to finish my opponents. I kinda like the versatility of this card, but maybe it's not as good as running one Feed the Flames. I think I still go for it. Alright, let's give it a try. I don't think it looks bad. Might perform badly, but let's go. First match against Sabacles. Alright, that should be a kip. We're gonna have for 2 drop the enchantment, but I need to... Okay, I can remove that straight away. I don't think I need to though. Hopefully I don't get punished with some hexproof spells or... Okay. So it might go up to a 4-5 next turn, so I should be removing it right now. He could counter my Seer with one of the 2-cost counters, so I'm gonna go with the Tweeze. And I don't think I want to get anything out of my hand right now. Maybe the Guild Weaver? Sure. This land allows me to play Curse Crafter into Seer if they play something big. Might be running out of gas. Let's see what happens. Another one of these. I missed the land as well. Two damage in. Boulder Dash is not bad to be holding against Merfolks. Okay, so he's not gonna be able to play the Sky Swimmer since it needs 5 mana this turn. I think my deck might be relying a lot on these small pieces of damage that I can get. I'm definitely gonna be getting that out of the way. Save the Seer. Not too worried for now if he keeps drawing and discarding. No, that's a really good target for the Seer. Okay. Gonna do this now. Not a bad draw. I think that's pretty good. He's not only gonna get his card draw, but also trigger the lasting Tarfire. If I actually get a lot of wins because of this, it's gonna be insane. What is he gonna choose? The Boggart? I don't think I have a way to deal with enchantments. don't think we need to be playing this land. Two damage in. I'll definitely block with this if I have to. Even though it's useful for me to blight it on my turn. Not worried at all about that. That's concerning. Yeah, Blossom Bind is actually really bad for me here. Just counting on that to get me some card draw. So this is if I put a counter, not if I remove. I think I'm still gonna get to surveil. Amazing draw. I was thinking if I had any other use for the mountain in my hand, but I don't have gluttons. I've used the tweeze already, it's my only one. Not quite sure. I don't think I'm blocking just because... But if I block and he pumps, he doesn't get to play anything else, then I attack for 4 and he has to block. I think that's gonna be my line of play. Can he actually... He's going for it. So now I can force... Okay, GG. And I would even get 2 extra more damage because of the Blightrod synergy with this. Solid start, can't complain. Synergy overall looked pretty good. I don't think I did a mistake by discarding the Guildweaver there. Moving on. Opponent goes first, and we do not have the best hand ever. Blood Crypt looks great. What do I want to get rid of? Actually tough to choose something here. Boulder Dash is good early. I think the Anti-Centus is still better right now though, and I'll keep the Blightrod for heavier removal. Tough pick, but... Got so many options. Likely opening things up with the Wickermaw, in case I need to draw a land. I can remove that straight away with the -2/-2, and I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Even though I might miss a land now. Yep. Really gotta try to find one. Guildweaver down. Any one land is perfect. I even forgot I had the spikeling here. Let's get a land. Might be worth hitting with the Blight Rot. Let's see. I think another Boggart into a land, into the Curse Crafter looks fine as well. I cannot play this turn though, what am I doing? I gotta focus. I think I would still play the Boggart here, but it was not a good play. For some reason I thought I could still play the Mountain. He doesn't have a lot of pressure yet though. He's playing some sort of elves with white. I don't mind to see that at all. Two of each. That's not bad. Let's get the Boggart online just in case. And actually the Auntie as well. So in case something of mine actually dies, I get some triggers going on for me. If I get a land, I can play the Elm and possibly set up a -6/-6. Can be useful. Alright, I did not get the land. I will definitely attack and be ready to -4/-4 that. What if he doesn't block? Let's start like this, see what it does. Obviously, you should be aware that I have something. Still going for it. I think the only downside to this is that I do not have a way right now to kill the Purger directly. That's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. He's still gonna be eating a lot of damage next turn. Another removal? Should be kind of awkward for him to pick a target here though. Not like these creatures are that powerful, but he's going for it. Definitely want to keep that. I think I'm opening up with this. This one doesn't matter if he attacks or not anyway. Okay. Skip the blocker. 7 damage in. So we're both at 11. My next play is really likely to be the Willow. Just because I still don't have a way to kill this. That's fine. Wow. Oh, my 1/1s are enabled now though. Well, he may be running out of gas now. And I will definitely get my life back unless he draws something big. Alright. I should have lethal here. Let's get this up. Yeah, we can even double blight. Is that even worth it? So, this one I definitely want to kill. And I think that's it. No, I got one more extra damage in. Guaranteed, right? Yeah. And that's game. Fun deck to play. Like mixing the blight mechanics with the goblins. I wouldn't say this deck is following that much that goblin theme, but let's go. Not a bad start at all. Curse Crafter and Seer. Almost an instant keep for me. I think I'll open up with the Wicker Maw. Spikeling. I don't want that. Actually, the one card I'm not that happy to. Maybe a second Blackthorn would even be better over the Spikeling. But I might need it someday. I like my 2-drops though. And I got a lot of early removal as well. The Blackthorn might be a good idea. Second 2. Okay. We can start cooking here. Start getting some damage in from the blights. We're kind of relying on drawing some Eclipsed or something stronger. We will have 6 mana available next turn though. Kinda praying that our Seer can take care of him. Of whatever he drops now. good. 3 more mana available. And one of those as well. Let's go like this. Get another Torchmaster online. Yep. Light this fellow one more time. The second one. You might want to get the value, but let's see what it chooses to do. I'll take 6 damage this turn. If the Curse Crafter survives, I can also get 2 extra damage from here. Once they either die or I even blight into them. It's kind of scary. I might need to grind my way to a win here. That's not ideal, I'm gonna keep it. Let's keep holding for now and getting those 2 damage in. Oh boy, that's trouble. Now we're taking 8 total this turn. Down to 10. Do I want to get rid of one of the goblins right now? Should I apply to this one? I'll attack with the Death Toucher now. I could have blighted the Gnarlbark Elm. It was a mistake. Okay, finally trades one of the druids. Down to 5. I'll take 3 minimum. He has no mana issues, 8 mana available. Oh my god. Oh boy. That's sad. GG, nice try. It's underflock, not much I can do about that. Damn, I got him pretty low, I knew I had to grind this. Thunderflock is just GG. So maybe my small mistakes wouldn't even have mattered here. Oh well. keep going. Oh, Reaping Willow with no swamps available. Kind of sad to see. I do have the Boggart though, so I'm gonna keep this hand. Fellow Goblin Enjoyer. We got something to play at least. I wanted to change the Spikeling and I forgot about it. Probably looking for a swamp here. Not interested in doing that right now. Maybe actually I should have attacked, so he couldn't blight. I like that. Let's get this bad boy online. I think I'm blighting here actually, to give you trample. Got another Torchmaster. That might be a problem. Need to find some of my removal. There we go. So just Gnarbark into Seer. I don't need to cast the Seer just now. But I don't want to waste a Defender. Let's just get it done. Might blight it. No treasure means it's gonna be harder for me to cast a Willow. Any land would be good now, preferably a swamp, but... What is he thinking about? Okay. Chaos Spear out. Attack for 6. We got some pretty good damage in. If I can keep it rolling with the Tarfire next turn. So if I don't get a land, the play is gonna be these two. And that's 2 damage guaranteed. Unless he plays something I can actually kill with the Elm. Which is not the case. I gotta land. I think we're attacking first. With these two, since I can trigger this. Pretty happy with that trade. Okay, gets me 1 extra damage. What to play actually? Maybe just get the Blightthorn in here. I'll blight this one. Yeah, my hand is pretty solid right now. I won't get to cast a Reaping Willow, but guessing I probably don't need it anyway. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Wow, wow. First time I get hit with this. Oh man, this is rough. I don't even have a good way to block these. Wow. So let's get rid of this sucker. Block both of these. That's actually fine. I'm just lost. Reaping Willow. Can't even attack. So sad. My god. Oh man, what a comeback with... Oh man. It's just game. Well, GG. I don't think there was much I could do again. That's an insane use of that spell, that sorcery. 2-2. Kind of disappointing since I think this deck can actually go further, but we might be running low on this one. So keep again. The Willow, unsupported Willow is back in our hands. Okay. I think I've reported the damage here. Let's get this online. Might make him doubt what he wants to play next. That's totally fine. But I need to find something to play though. If I had a swamp, it would be an amazing turn for me. But I guess I knew that when I was playing the Willow. Let's get rid of that. That's great. So in one turn we can get this back and -2 something. Damn. Double Blightthorn. Discard. Nope, I'm good. Wanna keep this with 3 attack though. Discarded a land. Vestra could maybe freeze or something like that. Ah, this guy's deck is pretty good. Not the draw I want to see. We might be in trouble. Let's see what he can follow it up with. Oh boy. Alright. Save this for maybe the fairy. That's a great draw, actually. I mean, buys me time. What can I draw that saves me? Maybe I need the Blackthorn, and I wish I had 2 of those in the deck. I forgot to remove the Spikeling. I don't know if I should use the Blighthorn here straight away. Great draw. Into another one. That's fine, I'm not complaining. Allows me to play 2 creatures in 1 turn. My attacks are a bit awkward with this board. Now that is an issue. Can I find at least something similar in strength? More removal? Oh boy. This guy's deck is actually kind of similar to mine, but he's running way better than me. Oh my god, man. That's a disgrace. Double Trampler. Wow, what a terrible draw. GG's. Well, that's our first short run. I don't think our deck was amazing. Removal was pretty good. But yeah. 2 wins, not ideal. That's it for the video, boys. See you on the next one. Might be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Might be more Lorwyn. We'll see.